Hey everybody, this is Button Squishers coming back at you with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today what I'm going to do is showcase some uh, battle information, specifically looking at damage differentials that exist for characters that are attacking without any debuffs against the character, and then running the same sequence where they're attacking with weakened down. So we get a chance to see how much extra damage can a character basically do uh, with having weaken applied. So I've got Dracomorph from in the process of gearing up. Super stoked that I got this character on the recent shard pull, which was awesome. So I'm going to do this on manual, and I'm going to slow it down just so we can take a close look at the numbers. I'm going to run 2 times without running weaken, and then 2 times with it. And let's see what happens. And this was 12-3. I don't know if people saw that. Oops. Okay, I guess we're going to start with weaken. I forgot I had that on auto, so let me slow this down. 1 speed. So this is my main nuker here. So he's going to do spillover damage on his A1. So what we're just looking for is how much damage does he apply here, and then how much spillover damage happens here. So started out at 42, upwards of 78, 69, 84. Okay. And then, oh, this is Dracomorph. I forgot he goes so much faster. So let's do, this is without now the weaken applied. Let's see what it does here. 36, 46, okay. And we'll just go ahead and attack. So this is, I guess this was 2 rounds without weaken, so 41, 36, okay. So we got 1 run. Let's see, let's remove these guys, get some new food in here. Where are you? So you can see a pretty big difference between the numbers for sure. But I'm not, it's hard to gauge the extent that this is really, well, I don't want to use it. I don't want to use it. I want it to run 2 full runs without it, and then I'll do 2 more after this with it. So he's just going to attack. And then I'll hit this guy. So this is again without weaken, so 39 up to high 70s. Let's see what he does here. 44, 59. Look like 72 is hard to read. Same thing. We're going to attack here. And then bam, 56, 50. So 38 to 50s. Okay. I'll actually calculate the full numbers. I'll do that later to kind of get a gauge of just how much difference this is really making here. Okay, so now we're going to throw weaken up. Hopefully I'll be able to get it up twice. I think this is the weaken ability. Yeah, okay, so now this is weaken going applied. Now let's take a look at what the damage is here. Actually, let's hit the same guy so that it's consistent. Bam, so 48 to 102,000. Wow, huge difference. Okay, we're going to do this stuff, and I'll actually use my secondary effects just so that it slows things down a little bit. I'll get weaken back. Oh man, 1 time speed is just painfully slow. This is so hard to watch. Plus, it's normally on auto, so this typically goes like so much faster. Okay, I've got weaken back, but I'm actually going to save that for the last round. So that's one of the cool things about Dracomorph on his A1. If he's got, oh, I'm going to go ahead and use this. Let's see how much damage this does. Kablam, 66. Dracomorph's A1, if he kills somebody, sort of like, what's his nuts here, Baron, that he'll actually do spillover damage. So they have a similar effect on their A1. Dracomorph only hits 1 other character, but he'll hit like the entire team. But Dracomorph has a cool modifier where he basically increases damage based on how many debuffs are applied, so he can do a lot of extra damage. All right, so weaken is back up. Let's take a look at the numbers again. Kablam, 5298. Yeah, so definitely a big uptick in terms of overall damage. We'll run that one more time with the weaken debuff applied, trying to keep this as consistent as we can. Okay, so apply weaken, shablam, And then 8-1, we'll go ahead and hit this guy. Okay, 45 to 92. Okay, pretty solid. Let's do this. So poisons. Let's go ahead and just chop her in half. 73k, yikes. That's pretty cool. Oh gosh, this one-time speed is just so bad. Maybe I could just speed this part up. Blam. And he's gonna probably do spillover damage right here. Let's see. Yeah, he did. What? Okay, that's cool. Okay, so let's do this. Now I'll slow this back down. Again, let's take a look at the numbers. So 51 to 100, it looked like 108. Yikes. That was definitely a pretty big gap in terms of the total damage. I'm going to do a follow-up video to this that's actually taking Dracomorph and Baron into one of the keeps, one of the dungeons. I think maybe it'll be for running the scrolls. Maybe it'll be against the Minotaur. I haven't figured out where I'm going to go yet, but I'm going to bring both of them in and run a different video where it's going to compare and contrast what's the difference between weaken versus defense down, and then having both applied, because I haven't done the Ascension yet, his third Ascension, which will actually be able to apply both weaken and defense down in one specific move. So that video will be coming up probably in the next couple days. All right, thanks for swinging by.